Hey guys, today I want to make a comparison between the WinFlow 7 and the Pegasus 38. So the WinFlow 7 actually is very similar to WinFlow 8, but the upper is different, and I think the WinFlow 8 has worse upper than the WinFlow 7. WinFlow 7 has a very good upper, but so you can just consider the same difference between WinFlow 7 and WinFlow 8. They have very same features. So yep. So I've been using the WinFlow 7 for running in treadmill, and I have used it for like more than 100 kilometers of running for 3 months. So no dirt, but yes, I've used nearly 100 kilometers on this one. And this I got just 1 week ago. This Pegasus 38, as you know, it's very famous, these shoes. But the problem is, this one is much costlier than this one, at least in my country. So in my country, it's like MRP is 8,000 and this one is 10,000. But in sale, you can easily get this for under 5,000. But this rarely goes under 8,000. So it costs 3,000 more than this one. So is it better or not? I'm going to tell you today. So first is the upper. I think the upper on this WinFlow 8 is much better quality wise. I think it will last longer, but which is more comfortable. Actually the WinFlow 7 has like it's very thin, but and it has like better airflow. So it's much like in hot weather, it's much cooler to run in this one. This one is very like it's made for, I think, hot cold countries actually. It's quite thick and like textile kind of thing, and this one is mesh. Like it feels like cloth, and this is engineered mesh, as Nike calls, and it is much better for me actually. Despite it's being a bit thinner, it's better for me. Okay, now coming to laces. I think the WinFlow, I think the Pegasus 38 has a better lacing system, but the actual quality of laces and the look wise, it's better in WinFlow 7. The functionality of Pegasus 38 is better for the laces, but the actual laces is better on WinFlow 7. Okay, now what are the major differences? First look at the outsole. The outsole, I actually prefer the outsole of Pegasus 38 actually, because it gives more grip. So you gives more kind of grip, waffle pattern or something, I don't know what they call it, but it is not very bad on like the WinFlow. It's also very good. And the weight wise, I think both are same, kind of same. The WinFlow is a bit lighter here, lighter, I don't know, but it feels lighter on the feet. Okay, now coming to the differences. Another difference is the padding. So this it has quite a bit thick padding, so the lockdown is much better on this one, and the tongue also is much thicker. I don't prefer it, but it will last a bit longer than this one. And another thing, although it's a bit thinner, the feel of the material is quite nice in WinFlow 7. The tongue is also like a bit thinner, but it feels quite nice in the feet. It's soft and like smooth, and it has kind of like a rough edge in Pegasus 38. I don't like this one much. I prefer the WinFlow 7, although it's a bit thinner. Okay, now the main part is foam. The main difference is this one is using React foam, so it's a bit soft. This part is hard. This is, I think, the Cushlon foam, same used in the whole, like in this one, but this part is actually the React foam. It's quite soft. It's softer than this one, but actually when you wear these shoes, I actually prefer the WinFlow 7. I don't know why. Maybe because it has two airbags. It has one zoom air unit in the front and nothing in the back. It's totally foam, but the WinFlow 7 has a air unit in this one, which actually makes up for the like hard foam. It actually makes up, and it is actually like more responsive when you run in it. I actually feel much like energy return on this one, and not this one is actually not that good for energy return. But when you are like running for like 10 kilometers straight, this one actually gave me less pain. But for shorter distance, like every day when I run, like run for 3 to 4 kilometers, this one felt much better, you know. And for casual use, if you are buying for casual use, I also prefer this one because it actually looks much better, as you can see. Despite being costing lesser, it actually looks much more premium, like some Vaporfly models or something like that. Yes, and both have 10 millimeter drops, so the heel is actually higher than the forefoot. So, so I would say save your money and go for the Windflow. If you are getting it around 5,000, this is a very good deal. I got it for 4,000 rupees, and it is a massive steal for me. This one I got for 8,000, and I totally think that this is not worth it. You know, the React, it's not doing that well, that much better than this one, that I have to spend more money for Pegasus 38. I don't think it's worth it. Okay, so suppose you might also think like, what about Downshifter, what about Nike Revolution? So I suggest avoid those things and get this. I've been using this for running on treadmill for like past 3 years. This is Nike Tanjun, and they have the same foam like Revolution 5 and what's a Downshifter, but the upper mesh is much better quality, even more so than this two. The Tanjan has better upper, like completely made of cloth or something. It's feel airy. It's so soft. It's much better. Okay, so if you are like looking for casual or normal running, not like you have to go, you are going for burst runs, go for the Nike Tanjan. It's around 2,000 rupees, but if you can spend like double than that, go for Nike Windflow 7. It's, and the Pegasus 38 is actually not worth it. And you know, guys, a fact, Windflow 8, they have actually downgraded so that they don't mess up the like Pegasus line that much. So avoid Windflow 8, go for the Windflow 7. Or if you are like looking even have shorter budget, go for Windflow 5, not 6. Windflow 5 and Windflow 11, both are really good. Okay, thank you, guys.